Welcome back to the Daily Dose of Positivity. These kids saw an empty bowl on Halloween night and filled it with candies. They didn't have to dress up because they were already angels. Noticing a disabled man fell down the rail, these strangers quickly formed a rescue team to help him, just before a train came. Young Fan ran into the field to fulfill the dream of meeting his favorite football player. But reality was even better when his idol gave him his shirt. Passengers in this Tara airplane landed the aircraft a hand when its tire ruptures on the runway. There weren't any complaints, only kindness. After 70 years together, her voice remains the most magical cure that gently soothes all of his pain and illness. He knew that if he were the only one who survived, his life would never be the same without his best buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy. There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Cohen ran out to hug their delivery man, Ryan. Later, they learned that Ryan has just unexpectedly lost his daughter, and that hug from Cohen was a blessing. This athlete brought a collapsed competitor to the finishing line with him. He was the true epitome of sportsmanship and the champion in our hearts. She had just gone through a terrible divorce, and her horse made sure she didn't have to endure it all alone. The president of North Macedonia, Stevo Penderovsky, met Embla Ademi 11 after hearing she was facing discrimination at school because of her Down syndrome. He walked with her to school in an effort to raise awareness of the needs of children with disabilities and make sure no one bullies her again. A Maryland police officer used her own body to protect a child from a speeding vehicle. She suffered minor injuries and the kid was traumatized. Thankfully, both were saved afterwards and the vehicle was apprehended. Sometimes we wish for a time machine to travel back just to experience some priceless moments again. With Kaylin, it must have been the moment she walked down the aisle without her walker to surprise her groom. She had cerebral palsy and had been practicing for 4 years like this. "53 years after thinking their comrade had died in Vietnam, 3 veterans were reunited. This moment was something Ivis Sloan and Jim Mattis never thought would happen. Since the last time they saw Tony Solis, they were loading him onto a helicopter in combat zone. Proof that even a horse can be as affectionate as a puppy if you love them enough. Parents could show up at children's performances, sports day, or simply as picking them up after school. It'll warm their little hearts. Libby Clegg and her runner guide Chris Clark set a new Paralympic record, finishing the 200-meter race in 24.51 seconds. Chris has literally become Clegg's eyes, and together they storm to victory. When a dog trainer and a dog groomer get married, there'll be a lot of dogs in the wedding. Exactly 9. The pack's presence is an integral part of their most important day. No parent is too busy to take care of their kids. This man should be awarded as Best Dog's Dad of the Year. Their grandmother had a hemorrhagic stroke just 2 months ago. They took her around the park for a day and she asked if she could help her slide on. They were hesitant at first, but it was the right decision as Grandma felt young and active again. His father passed away when he was just 1 year old. On a date night with his mum, he wore one of his father's shirts to surprise mum and brought back some of the best memories in her life.
Aww.
What you think?
It's good.
Why are you crying? Mama, come here. I love you. I love you.
Taking a picture for you. And his autograph. Oh my God! I cannot. Now you can see.
You do?
Yes.
I have 2 tickets.
I'm flying. Stop.
Today, her son will be the happiest boy when she brings these tickets and the story about Zach Wilson, his favourite football player, home.
What?
Is he homeless?
Yeah.
I think we should give him money.
We should bless him?
Yeah.
Okay. God bless you, man. Okay. Yes, sir. That was nice, Cass. That make you feel good?
Nice home you got.
He said, nice home you got.
Thanks to the unconditional love and care of his family, he could prove the doctors wrong and still live happily. so thankful that they never forgot this four-legged villager and took him to a safe place in the most comfortable vehicle. Being Spider-Man won't be difficult when your father is the greatest man ever.
I love you. No, you don't have any idea.
Christopher!
Is there any way I can buy a necklace from you, like give me an address or something? Oh, you are the best. You don't have any idea.
Christopher!
Hey.
He just gave her
Oh my
his
God.
necklace.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting.
This phenomenal little dancer didn't even care about the money. He just wanted to shake and make people happy. People of all expertise suddenly all became firefighters when they joined hands to put out the fire on the car. Man gave his co-worker a hug, and we could all see that they both needed it.
What? On the hut? There's one at the top.
This was his happiest day ever, not only because he got his favourite player's shirt, but also because he realised he chose the right person to admire. When your mother is battling cancer, all you want is to show her your immense love and support. Old lady had the sweetest reaction when she got a free birthday cake at a diner she frequents. Best Dad of the Year award should go to this man, who noticed that his daughter didn't have a partner, so he jumped in to join her in the school dance performance. This firefighter let a blind kid touch his uniform and equipment. Little one can finally visualize the image of a firefighter, and most importantly, truly feel their compassion.
This is my microphone.
You hear him? He said that's his microphone.
And right here is how to get air.
Canadians invented a brilliant idea amid the pandemic called the cuddle hand. Social distancing is indeed important, but as many studies have suggested, we need hugs for survival. Brentford's victory must have been even more memorable for this young fan as boss Thomas Frank came to celebrate the moment with him. A student was stopped for speeding. After learning that he was hurried to give a presentation, the policeman helped him with his tie and only verbally warned him. Sometimes kindness is better than force.
All this crap on.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I can have something.
Try that. There's only a little bit of a tail there, so.
Okay.
Careful.
Willie, come here. Come here.
He don't know you. Look.
He came back from the hospital, lost many weights, and his dog almost didn't recognize him. But the dog can never forget the familiar smell and warmth. A firefighter asked people to help him move the fire hydrant across the street. It was done in a blink. Life's better when we pull together. Even on such a hurried morning, no one is ever too busy to spend a few seconds helping others. A husband sets up a crowd to honor his wife Laura, who had multiple sclerosis, on their 10th wedding anniversary. She's now resting in peace, but her family will always keep her in their hearts. Everyone was in a hurry and just passed by, but this man stepped down from his car to help a blind elder cross the road safely. Be the change this world needs. No one noticed a little girl standing alone in the pouring rain, except this man, who gave the kid his raincoat to protect her. Don't be miserable if you don't have legs to jump. Somebody out there will always be ready to be your legs.
Is that so cool? Whoa!
An old woman was found under the ditch. The rescuers got there instantly to pull her up and take her to the hospital. Coming home after 9-month deployment, Jean Saborowski wanted to do something special for her son, so she disguised as a jaguar. We need louder applause for this wholesome reunion.
X. Deixa eu gravar vocês falando feliz aniversário.
Coming home again after 6 long years, she decided to make her reunion more special and remarkable. So she set up a sweet prank for her family. He couldn't believe his eyes when his daughter returned home and showed up at his cafe as a customer. She lived in the US and was finally able to return to Argentina after 8 years. They've waited so long for that hug. Uncle B, or Barrett, who was on the spectrum autism, had an emotional first meeting with his newborn nephew. He's also helping many others who have the same disability. The baby will learn a lot from his uncle.
It's me, your Uncle B. Hello. In a grip? Oh, he's got it. He's got it right here. Oh my gosh.
This athletic director was called to the library. At first, he thought it was a meeting. What he didn't expect was to hear these words, "I'm your perfect match." He desperately needed a kidney, and a complete stranger stepped up to give him another chance in life. Sometimes, the most simple moments, such as chilling with your best four-legged buddy, could make life so much more meaningful. I don't know about you, but I'll choose to believe that the passed away girl could still feel the love from her family, even in heaven.
I can. But I want to tell you something else. I promise to you to always be the best stepdaddy ever and love you like my own. I'll never leave you. I'm gonna cry.
Man proposed to the woman he loves and didn't forget to ask for the daughter's permission to be her stepfather as well. True love is when you'll go extra miles for your partner's family as well. These men risked their lives to climb up the stairs and tried to put out the fire. So many heroes are living among us. A line of cars is giving way for an ambulance. Who cares if you're late for work when you can help save a life? Yeva Klingbeil was diagnosed with cancer. Her teammates helped her push the limits, not only on the relay race, but also in her battle against sickness. An old woman passed out when holding hands with her husband. Thankfully, they're always surrounded with people who are always willing to help. when you're expecting a traffic ticket for Christmas, but you get $100 from the secret Santa Claus.
Ocala Police Department, I want to give you $100.
What?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Thank you, Jesus. I mean, me out of all people, thank you, Jesus.
You're welcome, man.
God bless
You're welcome.
you, brother.
Even when he's already a pop star, Justin Bieber still remembered by heart the first lesson about kindness. Always help elders cross the road.
Dude, 100% that's Justin Bieber. What?
Justin! Justin!
The sellers could sit there so calmly because they knew the thoughtful driver would never let a drop of water touch them. Their father was the proud owner of a restaurant called the Breakfast Bar. When he passed away, his customers all gathered to greet him one last time. He truly has lived a life that matters.
This is goodbye. There's one last thing to say. I'll always love you forever.
That was beautiful, Lauren.
I love it. That was very nice. I love you too. What's really happiness and tears of joy remembering all everything we did together.
Jack Black met Abraham, a terminally ill fan, and sang him his favorite songs in his favorite movie, School of Rock. This kindness meant the world to the boy.
Was written on the stone. That's the song, right?
That's the song? Yeah.
I can think you'll be just fine without me, but you're mine. Good to meet you. Thank you.
Can't seem to get you off my mind. Is that okay? Keep getting lost in your eyes. Still me away.
Our patients have the cutest S-M-I-L-E. Our patients have the sweetest H-E-A-R-T. Oh, we love to see you every day, but now's the time we get to say, pack up your bags, get out the door, you don't get chemo anymore. Woo!
How wholesome it is to watch strangers team up to help a flock of ducks crossing the street safely. The sportsmanship of the two boys makes anyone passing by melt because of their cuteness. It hurts to see how shocked he was when a stranger offered to pay for his groceries. Kindness and generosity should never be that rare in anyone's life.
Yeah, look at this. This is gonna be good, Pop. Look at this. You better wave. Say hello to all these people. Yeah.
This veteran got a parade on his 100th birthday. He spent his whole life fighting for the country, and this is the least we could do for him. Disability couldn't prevent him from enjoying the rugby when his teammates and also opponents were so great. This is the spirit of sportsmanship, so inclusive and caring.
I'm on your right. I'm on your right. I'm on your right.
Man jumped down onto the rails to save a dog that was stuck there, and that's one of the most bold, most selfless acts ever. Growing up with such a caring and supportive sibling must be a wonderful journey for both. This UPS driver took some time out of his busy schedule to join a boy in playing basketball. It didn't take him long, but it was enough to make that boy's day. Every day, he got up early to prepare a surprise for its kids. These loving words and adorable drawings warmed the children's hearts even in the freezing weather. To make sure no one could steal the valuable goods, this delivery driver made carefully covered the package. Now, that's what I call excellent service.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
This selfless woman has decided to donate her organs to an old man. She was smiling knowing she could help people, while he couldn't stop crying in awe at her compassion. Saw an elder stuck in his car during the flood. These men quickly took action. They also made sure his valuable belongings wouldn't get lost. She couldn't walk normally, but her family made sure that she always give her enough love to make up for that.
Yay!
Blake Leaper, a Paralympic athlete with many world records, tried to motivate this kid to walk in a prosthetic leg. As Blake has said, the only true disability is a bad attitude.
See my last step. Last step. Last step. Come on. Last step.
4-year-old Malkia and 3-year-old Adele welcomed their godmother Mikhail. They were saved from a family of circus lions. Mikhail used to take great care of them.
happy birthday.
Watching parents reunite with their children can warm everyone's heart. And when it's a surprise visit, it's even more wholesome. For one such reunion, Matt Collins and his sister travelled 3,000 miles to surprise their father on his 60th birthday. Teacher let his students choose which way they want to be greeted before class. Such a wonderful way to show respect for kids' choices and love languages.
Oh my God. Oh my. Are you freaking kidding me?
After 8 long years, he can finally hug his sister again. Nothing can be compared with the feeling of being with your loved ones again under the same roof. No words, no meow was said, but we can still hear the sound of joy filling in the air. Surprising, Aunt Seth had no idea that her nephew, Lenny, even painted her, let alone put the art on display alongside the Archibald Prize exhibit. Putting a mic on the father of the bride's vest has revealed a secret. He has accepted and loved the groom deeply, as if it was his own son. Lucky family.
So I love you. Come to me. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Gidon, a Holocaust survivor, had an emotional reunion with a picture he did 78 years ago about a soccer match he used to dream of. This piece of memory was saved before his concentration camp got liberated in 1945. There was a big smile on her face when she received such an adorable gift from her best friend. But she burst into tears when she realized the teddy bear was even more meaningful, as it got her passed away mum's voice inside. After 7 boys, they finally could welcome a girl into their life. We can already tell that the little girl will be treated like a princess right from the very moment. Melissa was only 20 months old when she was kidnapped, but she has never given up on seeing her parents again. Finally, after 51 years, they could be reunited and can have a whole family gathering for the first time this Christmas. A little girl was at a restaurant with her family on vacation in Tennessee when she saw a gentleman who looked like Santa. Then he became the real-life Santa for this girl, starting by talking with her, stayed in touch with her family after they left, and planned on sending her the doll she wanted. She was really thoughtful when she asked her 84-year-old widowed aunt to be her maid of honor. Helping her niece arrange her most important day ever will definitely make her relive the memories of her own wedding. She and her kids traveled for hours from New Zealand to the USA to surprise her parents. Their priceless reaction was worth everything. The Rock came back to his old town in Memphis. He met, talked, and took photos with the lovely kids in the neighborhood. Noticing a fallen fence, and all these people took the responsibility to stand it up. They're strangers who have a common kindness.
They don't never hurt nobody no more. I'm good to see you. God bless you as always, darling. See you later, darling. Bye-bye.
She's running towards the finish line without knowing that a new chapter of her life's about to begin, as her boyfriend's waiting there to propose to her. Vienna asked to see Teresa, their 95-year-old neighbor, every day. Vienna doesn't have enough words to converse with Teresa, but that hug has said everything. Nelly gave a special fan Jack his jacket as a gift for his birthday.
My God, you hold on to this thing. You make it good. It's your birthday. Oh, man. Thank you, brother.
All right.
The fence couldn't stop this toddler and the dog next door playing fetch and becoming best friends.
Nice girl.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you have done for everyone.
They gave a thank you letter to the mail carrier to show him their appreciation. Sometimes it's the small things that go a long way.
You can cry. Thank you.
Arnulfo Reyes, a teacher, after coming home from the hospital, had many people come to show him love after his surgeries. That shows how good of a man he was. Shaq surprises a 3-time heart attack survivor by giving him his watch. Our favorite basketball player will always keep the world amazed by his selflessness.
You gotta get that watch. Oh, love you, that guy. Oh,
I've had a really rough day. I just wanted to see if you'd be willing to go to Disneyland with me today.
Hey, that's great. You really want to take me? My gosh, I can't believe this.
He asked the 100-year-old veteran to go to Disneyland with him. They both had a blast at the happiest place on earth. His face lit up as a kid when he realized he got his dream gift. His kids should be worried because his puppy has immediately become his favorite child.
Merry Christmas, Marilyn.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
He moved to America from the Ivory Coast when he was only 18 years old. He hasn't seen his sister in over 4 years. They reunited today, so grateful that this thoughtful fiancé has captured this heartwarming moment.
Will you marry me today?
He proposed to the woman he loves in the witness of her family. From this moment, he'll officially become a part of her family as well.
Will you go to the prom with me? Yes!
So is that a yes?
Yes, I am!
A cheerful moment with a four-legged friend can lift up your exhausting workday. Life's full of lovely moments like those. Don't forget that.
This is actually your car.
Julio Castro, a math teacher, didn't have a car and had to commute by bus and scooter for 4 hours a day. Knowing this, his students raised $30,000 to buy a Mazda 3 for him. A veteran saw an army vehicle passing and stood solemnly to salute. Memories may fade, but the respect for the country will forever stay in his heart. Gerald, 4, had his Gator tractor stolen. The patrol sergeant Andrew Brooks knew the story and bought Gerald a new Gator. As you can see, Gerald was overjoyed.
I'm a crybaby.
Okay, well.
And lots of okay? I got you some goodies too. Alright? Go ahead and have fun, mister.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. We're happy.
Young gentleman gave his neighbor a flower. Needless to say, the flower and his kindness has brought the biggest smile to her face. He could finally afford his grandpa's dream car and took him out for a ride in it. It must have been the trip of a lifetime. He doesn't want to eat the ice cream, he just needs to see his best buddy wagging his tail in happiness while chomping on his favorite sweet. Eric Domingo Roldan, an athlete, wanted to spend every moment possible with his mother, who had multiple sclerosis. So he started taking her on his marathon adventure. No teachers or parents told these boys to collect the rocks on the road. It was their own kind hearts that told them to do this. A teacher carried her students to the bus so that they wouldn't get their feet wet during the flood. They gave the sanitation worker a gift to thank him for his hard work, and even the truck had to clap for kindness. Every child deserves to be loved and cared for enough that they could smile this purely and genuinely. A fence cannot stop them from sharing toys and establishing friendship. You know you've done a good job in raising a decent person when your kid starts helping and sharing knowledge with others. He may not be the first one to cross the finish line as he stopped to help a collapsed competitor, but he definitely won in life. Kitty must be terrified being alone during the hurricane. So thankful that people wouldn't leave a creature behind. People know all too well that they risk their lives trying to save a drowning person, but they'll still jump down the water and try their best to save a life. He made sure the kids all crossed the street safely. It's also how he gave the little ones a reminder of always being kind.
Oh my gosh. You gotta dig it deeper.
Grandpa set up a treasure hunt for his little kids, but the real treasure wasn't the jewelries in the box, it's the unconditional love of Grandpa.
Did that look like an X to y'all?
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I think we found it.
Should we start digging?
I think so. I think he's finding some roots.
My lady, my princess.
I'll tell them the day.
Have a good breakfast.
Man became the favorite human in the squirrels and pigeons community. He didn't do much beside feeding the animals, but they could feel his love. Nelly offered his jacket to a disabled fan in his concert and made the boy's day. He truly got a golden heart.
Hey, your house is on fire!
The neighbours put out the fire in front of the house when their owners weren't home. It's a reminder that humanity's still out there. And also, this is our goodbye. See you soon with more kindness. Thank you.